What's going on today, guys? Brandon with ActIn FITT. Today we're talking about bar path. So when we're doing any barbell movement, whether that's bench press, squat, deadlift, clean and jerk, or snatch, you want ideally to go up and down as much as possible, and you do not want to go horizontal. So what we're gonna do with Kelly is she's gonna unrack the bar, she's gonna come straight down, and then straight up, right? So if we saw her coming down, there's a small curve away from her head, right, towards her feet. We would like her to come straight down as much as possible. So down and then up, right? So one way that we would fix that is we would tighten up her back a little bit more. Yep, rotate those elbows, and we come straight down and then straight up. Obviously, you need to get your shoulders underneath of your wrists and your hands. So what we'd want is for Kelly, if she was able to get even tighter and have a bigger arch. She's not able to do that right now, so we're not gonna go super into it. So we think about your bar path with anything. If we think about, let's say there's 500 pounds on the bar, it's going straight down, straight up. We're just going least resistance possible versus going straight this way is gonna hit your face, right? So we wanna think about all the different ways and the paths that the bar is going. That's bench press. All right, next we're talking about a squat. So Kelly's gonna give a demonstration of somebody that is anterior dominant. So she's come down, and we can obviously see the bar is going forward, and a lot of that tension is going on the front of her toes as well as her knees. So the simple fix for her is dig her toes into the ground. She's gonna rotate her hips back, and she's gonna come straight down, right? So we see that bar path is a lot better, and then we come straight up. Perfect, just like so. With those simple fixes, you won't be working against gravity, but you'll be working with gravity, right? We don't want to go horizontal again, we want to go straight up and down. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is deadlift. So when Kelly does not engage her lats, obviously the bar is going to go around and it's going to look atrocious. So what she needs to do for a good deadlift would be squeeze her lats, bring those elbows tight, and come straight up, right? She's mid-foot, again, so that way the bar is going straight up, not back. So we're gonna have a demonstration of her coming straight back. Yeah, so the pressure is going back, right? Your hips need to go forward, but we don't need to extend it going all the way into back of our heels, because we wanna go straight up, not horizontal with any of our lifts. So if we think about it again, doing a really nice deadlift where our toes are digged into the ground, good, and then we come straight up. Hips are the only things going forward and backward.
We're gonna go over snatching and where the bar path should be. So first movement, Brandon is gonna do what not to do on your first pull, which is going right around the knees. Essentially, he's not pulling the bar into himself. He's going right around the kneecaps, which means the bar is in front of your center of gravity or really far away from you. So again, that's not what we're looking for. We're essentially looking for the bar to be pulled almost backwards, or like you're getting your knees out of the way. It's a nice way to keep the bar right over your center of gravity, over your feet. So that was a perfect pull, first pull. Okay, so second thing of what not to do is to pop the bar out when it's in your pocket position or your power position. So you're gonna pop, yep, exactly. So when you're going out of that, you wanna pull the bar vertical. Again, so that will keep the bar right on top of your chest. It's super close to you. When you pop it out, it's super far away from you, makes it really hard to catch. So he's gonna pull that bar straight, vertical, just like that, okay? And for the final part, putting it all together for your full snatch, essentially the bar does move a touch off of completely vertical. That's because you have to pull it up and then get underneath it, right? So you can actually see it really well from this angle what the bar does. It's still mostly vertical, but there is a little curvature, especially as he catches it behind him. Yep, tight off the floor. A good example of not a great one. So again, he kind of popped it out, right? So it was really hard for him to maintain it over his head because that bar was just a touch too far out in front of him. So that's snatch. Keep it close. All right, so now we're gonna go over clean and jerk, bar path. So again, just like in snatch, if you go right around the knees, again, that bar is way too far away from you. It's further in front of your center of gravity than it should be. So to correct it, you essentially pull the knees backwards and out of the way, keep shoulders over the bar. That allows the bar to be as close to the body as possible. So then going right into a clean, much easier than a snatch. It naturally kind of goes a lot more vertical than a snatch does. There's less moving parts. Good, yep. And so now for your jerk, a common error you see in jerk is when they go into their dip for their jerk, they almost drop their chest down. And again, that naturally puts the bar out in front, so when you jerk, you have to step forward or that bar is way out in front, so you're stuck chasing it. So he's gonna show us a bad one, that he's popping it forward. Yep, exactly. And so now a good one will be you're essentially in your dip position, right? Nice big chest, just the knees bend forward, so the bar is completely vertical from where it is. And you're gonna think behind the ear as fast as you can as you go into your split, which will allow, again, the bar to be completely vertical. It's not in front of you. If it's too far behind, you'll lose it behind you. So you wanna think nice and tall dip, back is sliding down a wall. You're thinking behind the ear as fast as you can. Nice clean. Nice big chest, just the knees, push that bar straight vertical behind the ear as fast as you can. Perfect.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you learned something, like, subscribe, or visit our website at actinfitt.com. Keep acting fit.